we are at the end of this part of the meeting, and we're going to wrap it up with some closing remarks. It's a lot to unpack. It's been a really productive day, both to chart progress, and it's remarkable how much progress we've made, and to have honest conversations about some of the challenges we're working to address. So I'll have some final thoughts, but want to turn it over to maybe starting with Jen and then any other executive committee members for any sort of key takeaways. Doesn't have to be, necessarily profound, but points you want to observe that can move us forward.
So I'll just say what a rewarding day. I always learn so much on the regional meetings that we have, and absolutely this one is no different. Just learned so much about this area, about all of the great work that everybody is doing, the amazing types of partnerships, the opportunities that are out here. But I'm going to say that I'm going to go back to Chairman Potter, who kicked us off, and he got right down to it. Healthy forests mean healthy people and healthy communities, and that's the circle that we're trying to fulfill for all of us, for the land as well as the people. And then I'll also say Leif Hillman just reminded me as well when he said, I can't retire, I'm not retiring. Time is the one thing we don't ever get back. So thank you all for being here and being part of this, because that's what we're committing to, and we're putting the time in. It shows where our commitment is and how we want to move forward together. So thank you all very much for being here.
Chief Morris.
Thank you. I just want to thank everyone for your time and your attention today, and all the work that you're doing outside of this meeting every day to make our condition in California better. I'm going to walk out of today even more heartened and motivated to continue the work that we're doing. I mean, my staff in the region are doing an incredible job every day, taking finite resources and putting them to priorities, working together with our partners across federal and state agencies and local agencies, and with private entities. And it's just a ton of work, and the fact that this has been almost the standing room only, it feels like at times, just shows how committed everybody is to seeing a better outcome for California.
I think for me, some of the takeaways today obviously start from this morning's introduction from Chief Potter, talking about the kind of connections of everybody as citizens of the places we live, and I think to me that resonates in terms of the stewardship responsibilities that each of us carries to the places where we're at and come from. One other point that I kind of want to come back to is thinking about the fire history of the region. Obviously, we've had a lot of large fires, and a huge extent of the North State has experienced fires. But one encouraging piece that I see is something maybe that Leif was talking about in his comments, is how maybe the elements of the strategic plan for the beneficial use of fire is actually starting to be seen within the landscape. The ability for the Forest Service and the Karuk, for instance, to be able to work together to see fire back on the landscape and to have good fire results from an unplanned ignition. And I think that that's a really encouraging thing that we are able to experience with a little bit of smell of the smoke out there today. So thanks.
Doug, you're never at a loss for words.
There's other people up here besides me. Like RCRC, 40-member counties, trying to spread the word of the issues and the successes in the rural community. And, I really appreciate the task force and the opportunity to be here because Wade and Jennifer are kind of our voice to people that we normally don't get to talk to. And, Sacramento, even though it's not that far away, I think their focus is not always on rural county issues, and having the governor put a priority on creating this task force gives us that vehicle. And so I want to really appreciate all that are here, and your voices can get push through, Wade and Jennifer to reach people that make decisions for us. So that's, I think, my biggest takeaway is we heard a lot of issues related to this area, and let's do good work and carry that message.
Katie?
So I want to just echo the thanks to all the panelists who spoke today, the conversations that were had, all of you for being here, and just to add on to Jennifer's comment of the healthy forests equals healthy water, or healthy. Well, I was going to add the water. Healthy forest equals healthy people. The reminder this morning that 80% of the water is coming from 25% of the lands, and that this region is the headwaters for all California. And so it's the healthy forest, managing our forests is also going to equate to those healthy watersheds. So thank you all for that perspective too.
Yeah, I was just really struck by all of the energy here today and all of the people who are here and really seeing solutions. And so I just want to thank everyone for the work you're doing in confronting this challenge.
Yeah, absolutely. I guess I'll end our day by agreeing with that point. I mean, I love these meetings, these regional task force meetings, because you feel the passion, you feel the commitment. You feel the intensity of everybody in the room on this challenge. It's been an incredible decade. One of the fire chiefs today explained it. We've had 17 of the worst 20 wildfires in the state's 170-year history, basically in the last decade. And it's wiped communities off the map. It's created despair. It's created a question around, whether this is a livable place. When Governor Newsom took office in 2020, that was right after the Camp Fire, and it's amazing to understand how far we've come. Those challenges exist, and we maintain clear eyes to what we face, particularly as this climate continues to change. That being said, we've made so much progress. We have a federal government and a state government aligned that this is a huge priority. I don't care if you're a Republican or a Democrat, if you live in the city or you live in the country, we're all aligned that we have to get our hands around this catastrophic wildfire crisis, and we're making progress. You heard today unprecedented amount of funding, unprecedented political alignment, unprecedented innovative new things around empowering the people on the ground that know where we need to do the work and how we need to do the work. So to me, I'm energized. We address this issue, with grave focus, but we also understand the opportunity. We have an incredible opportunity. This is the moment for us to actually make the progress we need to make, and it involves everybody. For those who are first to the task force today, if you take one thing away, hopefully take away the fact that everybody has a role to play, and everybody here makes a difference, and the people you work with make a difference. And nobody should make an excuse that people won't listen to them, or people don't want them to succeed, or we're not committed to getting this work done, because to a person, we are. It's complex, but as I said earlier, complexity is a reality, but not an excuse. So I'll leave this meeting really energized with a lot learned from our panelists here this afternoon and our panelists this morning. We have so much good work to get out there and do, and here's to getting it done. Thank you.
Thanks, everybody. And come to the social tonight if you get a chance.
What's that?
Come to the social tonight. if you
Yeah,
get a chance.
our reception, thanks to the McConnell Foundation, will be at Ross Ranch, which is just down the road. I think it's like a mile or two from here. As we said, good food and drink. And then looking forward to seeing you on tours tomorrow as well. Thank you very much.